It's Wookiee Life Day. It is November 17th, the day that the Star Wars Holiday Special came out, and we're going to celebrate Wookiee Life Day. Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and it is November 17th, Star Wars Life Day.
Happy Life Day, pal.
And it's kind of cool that in 2021, not only did Disney, or Disney Parks specifically, provide new food, and I guess today some new items are dropping on Shop Disney and at the Disney Parks for Life Day specifically, but on Sunday, November 14th, the community got together, the Star Wars fan community who goes to Galaxy's Edge, celebrated Life Day at Galaxy's Edge, and part of that, I knew that was happening. They were going to observe it on Sunday the 14th, even though it's technically today, Wednesday the 17th. They said, let's do both, because not everybody can get to the parks on a Wednesday, which is fair. So I traveled down to California, and I went to Life Day. I had a droid meetup, which was a lot of fun, and I did a lot of Batuu bounty hunt stuff and gave away some really cool stuff from Hondo Supply, Order 66 Designs, Womp Rat Cantina, artist Ray Paez. I know I'm forgetting at least one other one. CGS Props had a cool droid finger necklace. Lots of really cool things and stuff was given out as part of the Batuu bounty hunt. And I got to meet one of the supporters of the channel, Nate O'Shea, which is really cool to hang out with him for the weekend. He was a big help, helping me like kind of keep my brain straight while trying to do so many billion things. So big thank you and help, for all the help, Nate. Thank you for all that. That was great. I even got a Life Day. Check it out. A Life Day 2021 Black Spire Outpost. I know I'm doing it backwards with the text. Bracelet from Don Coulter, another supporter of the channel. And it was just really cool to do all of that and know that, like, that community exists. Now, you may still be wondering, wait, Dana, what the heck is a Life Day? What is Wookiee Life Day? So, after A New Hope, but before Empire Strikes Back, they released I think it was like on NBC, so we're talking like 78, I believe, or late 77 or 78. Might have been later. They released the Star Wars Holiday Special, which was not like, it was an official project. They said, yeah, you can make it. Like Lucasfilm said, yeah, you guys can make it. But they didn't really write it. It's not canon, and it's kind of silly, and it's actually pretty ridiculous. A lot of people are appalled at how ridiculous it is. I, for one, love it. I love how ridiculous the Star Wars Holiday Special is. And over the last couple of years, it's become more like they've taken pieces of the Holiday Special and brought them into Star Wars canon. Mandalorian, Episode 1, Season 1. The Mythrol at the bar. It's like the very opening of the show. The Mythrol at the bar was saying he's trying to get home for Life Day. They've included these little things into the canon that are part of Life Day. There's even a Life Day cookbook that just came out the other day, so I'll put an Amazon link down below for that. That's really cool. As well as a Life Day, it's like a collection of Life Day stories, like holiday stories, but set in Star Wars. And they range from all over. Some are set in Galaxy's Edge on Batuu. Some are High Republic. Some are just other Star Wars stories, but they all are kind of holiday stories. And either way, in the holiday special, the main point of it was Chewbacca was trying to get home to his family. So we get to see Chewbacca's family, Lumpy, and like if you've watched any of my live streams, Lumpy shows up on the on my little screen here. And it's one of those things that I've always really liked. I've always really, like, the first time I saw it was probably I say always, but it's only been like 6 years. It's probably like 2016 was the first time I sat and watched it. And I instantly fell in love with it. I was like, this is cool. This is really cool. And so the idea is that Chewbacca's trying to get to his family for Life Day.
Now listen, calm down. I mean, you know how Han and Chewbacca are. Anything could have happened. They could have stopped off somewhere or been held up by an asteroid storm. Listen, I wouldn't worry about Chewbacca. I know him, and he hasn't missed a Life Day yet, right?
And the Wookiees celebrate Life Day because they have the giant Roshir tree or whatever on Kashyyyk. So the idea is that due to the big ecosystem and all the life that tree brings, the Wookiees celebrate life. And they celebrate those that they've lost in their families, and they celebrate the young children who are going to be the new life. And so it's just a celebration of life overall. So they, remember the dead, remember, all of that, and kind of celebrate. It's like it's their holiday. It's their way of like just being thankful for all the life and everything around them. And it was actually really cool just to, how my weekend went. So I got there on Saturday morning, and first thing I did, boom, right to Oga's. Now, currently at Galaxy's Edge West in Disneyland, for the Oga's reservations, it was really mostly a walk-up queue. I was trying to get reservations months ago and couldn't get anything. But when I got there, it's like, oh, you can join the standby queue really easily. Boom, done. Now, sometimes it would say the standby queue is full, but you check back like 10, 15 minutes later and it would open back up again. So I started the morning with 2 items, 2 of the new Disneyland. They didn't get these at Batuu East in Disney World. They got these at Disneyland in California. So at Oga's, one of the items that I tried was the pork belly slider skewer. It's pork belly on bao buns, zucchini sauce, Calabrian chili compote, and a za'atar spice. It was $15. You get these 2 little bao buns with pork belly in the middle and a skewer. Now, I thought the bao buns were good on the top, but the bottom felt a little chewy, crispy. And the pork belly itself was kind of hit or miss. Some pieces were just fat. Some pieces were just meat. It wasn't a good cut, It was tasty. It was very tasty. I really liked the flavors and all the sauce and everything. But I just feel like it could have been a little bit better for $15. The other thing I had was the gin Huckleberry Cocktail. Now, this thing was delicious. It's a little bit on the sweeter side for a cocktail. It's a refreshing blend of gin elderflower liqueur with flavors of ginger, huckleberry, and garnished with a sweet hibiscus flower. Now, the ginger does creep in on this drink. It's like a slow burn. You take it for a sip, you're like, oh, that's sweet and tasty. And you can't really taste the gin, because a lot of times gin tastes like pine sol. Or, it's like that kind of chemically taste. I'm not a huge fan of gin. I'll drink it with some things if I'm in the mood. But this did not taste very gin heavy. And it was a bit on the sweeter side, but that ginger flavor really did kind of have a slow burn to it. And that flour that they put on top was edible. It was really cool. So shortly after that, I really just started wandering around Galaxy's Edge all day. I knew it was going to be my day off. And I was wandering around, and I stopped at Docking Bay 7 to try the new item, the pork broth noodles. It's angel hair pasta with bok choy, mushrooms, roasted pork, yuzu tomato compote, and a pesto tonkatsu broth. I gotta tell you, the broth was delicious, but the roasted pork was a bit dry. Mushrooms and bok choy were fine, but that pork was a little dry considering it was soaked in broth. For $15.49, again, I'd like it to be just a little bit better. And since we're talking about food, I might as well mention that the next day, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but the next day, Nate O'Shea and myself tried out some of the other new foods from Katsaka's Kettle. All right, guys, we got some of the new Life Day food. We've got the potato hand pie, which is tikka masala spiced. I'm really curious. That should be pretty good. And we've also got like a cilantro and mint yogurt sauce. It kind of seems like Greek or Mediterranean food kind of thing. I've never had a potato hand pie. Speaking of potatoes, on Instagram, Nato Potatoes here. So Nate's here and enjoy this with me. Yeah, he's out here doing Batuu bounty hunt stuff with me too, helping me out by providing the description of what we're looking at here. Potato hand pie, if it'll ever, there you go, focus. And the black sesame macaron is the other thing we've got. So $6.79 for the hand pie, $5.49 for the macaron. The macaron's cool looking. It's got kind of a toasted end there, which is kind of burnt, but there's like paint. It looks like a glittery kind of paint. Let's say toasted macaron, passion fruit buttercream, and sesame praline. And it's got these little splatters all over it, and it's not super squishy. Oh, I broke the top. You see that? I punctured right through the top, so it's kind of got a hard top. But what should I try first? I think I'll try the hand pie first. Okay, so I've got the hand pie, dipped it in a little bit of that mint cilantro. I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
That filling's really good. The tikka masala spice is good. It's kind of like a cinnamon. I forget what's in tikka masala exactly. Isn't it like a mix of 5 or 6 different spices, like cinnamon, nutmeg? It's those types of spices that are in there. I like that. I would recommend getting this. Sorry, my mouth's full.
Yogurt has a nice cooling effect too.
Yeah, it does. That is, and you just dip it right in there. Get a little. What do you think?
Yeah.
Good?
Good choice.
Yeah, not bad. Portion size. See, after you get a bite with a good part of the filling, that spice really starts to creep in. It's not hot spicy, but it's like flavorful spicy. There's a good spice in there. It's good. It like almost reminds me of like chorizo, a little bit of like chorizo spice in there. I like this a lot. This is actually really good. I may get another one of these before I leave today. All right, we've got the black sesame macaron with my big old thumbprint in there when I was trying to test. Oh, see, I did it again. It will crack. Let's take a big old bite of this thing. Look at that. What is that in there? That is passion fruit, buttercream, and sesame praline. So nutty, fruity, sesame. I'm interested. Let's try this out. Okay, first bite. Okay. There's a good flavor. There's a really good flavor. I lost a chunk. I dropped something. It's official. It's official. Now notice that you can kind of see it glisten. It's like very soft underneath that crispy outside. That is good. Very sweet.
It is sweet.
If you're not super into sweets, maybe avoid this one. I try not to do too much. Yeah, split this. Definitely split this. But as I'm talking, more pieces keep flaking and falling off. So beware, it'll be a little bit messy. But it's delicious. Okay, so after a few bites, you can see that praline little brown portion on the inside. It does taste pretty good. But notice, look how messy that is. And like my hands are covered and all this stuff. This is a messy, and it's even, the gravity itself is pulling it and making it about to fall even more. I gotta eat this thing quick. So I just wandered around. I walked on as a single rider to Smuggler's Run like 3 or 4 times throughout the day. And one time, they let me pilot the Falcon by myself.
What is your crew color? Yellow? Your crew color is?
I guess I'm flying the Falcon by myself. Group Blue by myself. I've never done it, just me. So I wonder how this works out. And since I'm by myself, figure I might as well have a seat over here. You know, you gotta sit at the hollow chest table. Relax in the Falcon. Oh, I got it. He's gonna go fix it. If you see that, guys, there's a button back there that lets you fix it when things go wrong here in the Falcon. If anything goes wrong, there's this little button back here that'll let you fix it.
Welcome, right this way, my friend.
Just me.
Come closer. A brand new flight crew. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. And as we always say here at Onaka Transport Solutions, get out of here and go make Hondo some money.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise your
All right, just me. So of course we're gonna take this side.
Take our seats, buckle in our seatbelts, safety first. All right, perfect. All right, activate your console by pushing that button. Awesome. All right.
Wish me luck.
Have a good one.
Our flight crew of 1.
Engineers, automatic repair engaged.
All right, automatic repair. Let's do this. This is what it's like to fly by yourself. Let's get a wider angle going here.
Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off.
There's only one pilot.
One pilot. You won't be able to steer with it. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. And push forward.
How does this work? Fly down. Fly up. Fly up.
Weapons engaged.
How does this work? Oh no.
Right, pilot. Hit the boosters.
That's the boosters. Whoa.
Right, pilot. Make the jump to light speed.
Y'all ready for this? Let's do it. Look, there's literally nobody here. Oh, hit the button. It did it all by itself. It did it all by itself. Oh, chewy mode.
3, jump, up. Yes. Keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Lock onto us. Take evasive action.
Uh-oh. I can't really take evasive action. There's not a whole lot I can do.
There it is.
Okay, go down. Go down. hope we get it. I hope we get it. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! Go down! Go down! Brakes! Oh shoot! Brakes! Brakes!
Well, my friend, that could have been much worse.
Okay, well we got one.
Okay.
We got one.
It's much worse.
Oh no! Oh! Oh!
Yes, you got one.
Hey!
Excellent, my friends. Power up the ship.
Power up! Power up!
Captain Coaxium.
Oh no! Go up! Go up!
Just as I promised, my friend. Come on, let's
There we
get
go.
another container of coaxium.
Okay.
Line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last cow.
Harpoon it! Harpoon it! Get it! There we go! There we go! There we go! We got this! Oh, we got this! We got this! Break it free! We got it! Come on! Come on! We got it! There we go! We got it! We got it!
Yes.
Let's go for a third one! Let's go for a third one!
You keep after the train.
Alright, this is pretty easy.
Gunship.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
Yes, a distraction.
Okay,
Fire
okay.
the missiles at the train. Hurry.
Someone's got to fire those missiles! Oh no! Pull up! Pull up! Whoa!
Watch out. The Star Destroyer is collapsing. Right pilot, hit the boosters. Boost.
No, no!
We did not die.
Hey, we did it! We did it! There we go! There we go! We made it! Oh no! We oh no! Pull up! Pull up!
Yes, Julie
Pull
will
up!
pilot
Pull up!
us in.
All right, we got it!
Two containers
We are
of
back.
coaxium.
Just
This
me, no one
will greatly
else.
help the resistance. You have heard the first order.
And I got
Obey
both
Chewie
containers.
power.
Now, as if that wasn't cool enough, later in the day, I mentioned earlier, Nate O'Shea was part of the festivities all weekend. He came out, he flew out, and he got to the parks later that evening. And we met up, and we went to Oga's for a second time, where he got to try all the new food and the new drink and everything. So I thought that was kind of fun and cool. That you got to do that. We both got to go to Oga's again because the walk-up list was so easy to deal with. I hope they keep it that way. It's really nice. So afterwards, hung out at the park for a bit. I didn't get back to the hotel room till way late, so I was super sleepy. And got up early and made it to the park for Life Day. Now, at Galaxy's Edge Life Day, Sean Crosby, Obi Sean as we know him, had put together all kinds of cool stuff and just like organized events and times. They were going to do a meetup. They were going to take pictures. Everyone had their red robes on because at the end of the Life Day special, they put on, all the Wookiees come out with wearing these red Snuggies, and they have these blue and white like orbs that they all carry. They're like the Life Day orbs, which is what Disney Parks is selling right now on Shop Disney, or not Disney, I guess Disney Parks. It says Disney Parks. We should be selling them, but I don't know. It's a pre-order item on Shop Disney, and it looks cool. It's like $17 for a little plastic orb, even though I made my own. I did a tutorial short for like 15 seconds how to do it for like $7. Very easy to do. But they're selling Life Day merch on Shop Disney, which is cool that we live in a world where they even do that. It's really neat they even do that. Like, years ago, Life Day, anything Life Day or anything related to the holiday special would have just been laughed at. And now, thanks to the community, people like Obi-Sean putting this stuff together, people show up for these events. There was There was meetups. There was caroling. Actually, he even printed up these cool lyrics for the caroling. Black Spire Outpost Life Day Celebration, Batuu West 2021. And there's just like fun. There's quotes on there. But it's just also like a neat... It's cool. They made little Star Wars versions of Christmas carols, and everyone hung out and sang them, and it was cool. It was neat, and I got some video clips of it here.
I'll be home for Life Day. You can count on me. Have my rose and glowing glows awaiting there for me. In hyperspace you'll find me at 0.5 past light speed. I'll be home for Life Day. So meet me at the tree.
Now, after some of the meetup, we went down to the Falcon, got some group pictures, which was really fun to see that. Everyone with their red on and their orbs. And Chewbacca came out.
There's the whole group. You can see everybody back there. You can't see him, but Chewbacca did show up for a minute. He's wandering around way over there in the back. You can see him. But yeah, those are our Life Day meetup here at the park.
Though I don't know if we got a great picture with Chewbacca, and you can kind of barely see him. And afterwards, we went over across from Savi's to these Trilon Wishing Tree, where they had a little observance for those that we've lost. We know that the pandemic has hit a lot of people and a lot of families kind of hard, and there's a lot of people we know and people in the Star Wars community who've lost relatives and friends. So they took a moment to recognize that and kind of just, remember them for Life Day. So that was kind of a neat. It was a little, somber moment, but it was nice. It was nice that they took the time to do that, because that's part of the celebration of Life Day, is remembering those that we lost.
What I like to do here, and I know we've been singing carols and taking pictures and generally being pretty goofy, we've had a pretty rough time of it over the past couple of seasons. There are a lot of people who love Star Wars as much as we do, who we've lost, and would really appreciate something as goofy as this event, and certainly this place. We all have friends who maybe never made it here, friends that we wish could have. I'd like to honor those friends if we can. Think of somebody that you know, that you love, that is as much of a fan of all of these things as you are. I want you to think of their name. At the count of 3, we'll say their name all together and let it filter through Batuu's wishing tree. So on the count of 3, with that person you love in your mind, give voice to their name. 1, 2, 3.
Overall, the whole thing was really cool. It was really cool for a ton of reasons. Because also during that, we did the Droid Depot meetup, or Mubo's Droid Builder Club meetup.
So guys, it is Life Day. We organized a little bit of a droid meetup. You can tell there's a decent amount of people here. We've got our droids. What was that? Somebody flew over. But there's some droids back there in the corner. We've got them kind of set up everywhere. A little bit more than I expected it would be, considering it was an idea I threw together a few weeks ago. But I'm not mad at this at all. It's actually kind of cool. We're just trying to keep it low key though, so we don't attract any first order attention of any kind. But this is our little droid meetup. We're gonna try and do a picture. I think with a lot of the builders and their droids. We'll probably do it over by Salju Station over there. But yeah, this is it's pretty fun. It's always nice to see other creators and talk to everybody and hang out for a little bit. Show you some close-ups of some of the droids. First off, look at that guy. Got some nice droids over here. There's my new BB-H. Check out Ryan. He made Boba. That's such an awesome Boba. We got Lance's droid there. So look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. He is fully decked out. We got a Christmas droid. Who's this? Purple. May the Force be with you. Our friend Bonnie made this cool Christmas one. We got another Boba Fett. Pretty awesome looking. Right? Oh, the hint location. Samuel, you're ready, dude. You are ready. So I'm going to give you a heads up, Samuel. 5 p.m. Just be ready around then. So this is Scar from the Lion King, I want to say the Broadway musical. You can see a little scar on his eye, looks really cool. We've got Avatar. That's so slick. These are cool. And then we got a couple more droids. Of course, the mall with the remotes. So well done. Really, really cool. We got a decent little crowd showing up here too. There's everybody. Yeah, so we're gonna be hanging out here for a little bit, just outside the Droid Depot, right when you walk into Galaxy's Edge. There's a Droid Depot entrance right over there by Frontierland. That's where we're hanging out, just to the side of Salju Station on this side. So yeah, if you're around, we'll see you here for a bit.
So what's neat to me is that if I, like, when I schedule these meetups and can do these meetups in the park this time, which is cool because it was smaller, we did it in the park. But it's neat that as a 38-year-old man, I get to go to Disneyland and have like a little mini party. You know, like if you were to tell teenage Dano, who's going through the Burn Bombs Disney planning guide every day in Albuquerque, New Mexico, sitting on the floor reading through the Burn Bombs book, just wishing he could go back to Disneyland. If you were to tell him, hey, dude, one day when you're like 38, 36, like, it's about the range, it's kind of all been going down, in your late 30s, you're going to be able to go to Disneyland and just like meet up with a cool community. And all day, throughout both days, people would stop me and say they love the videos, they love the channel. And I'm just really thankful. I'm really thankful for you guys. That's cool. That's so cool that that's even a thing. And to have Nate flying out and hanging out and doing the festivities and everything was such a big help. And knowing that that's a part of my community. That cool, awesome person is a part of a community that I've got here on this channel. And you guys are a part of that too. And so my own life day reflection is, I just want to, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little teary eyed, but, yeah, no, I'm just thankful for all of you, for all of this. It's really cool. It's really cool that this is even a thing. And I've got a whole family here full of droids. Look at all of them. It's neat that we have this whole Galaxy's Edge, this whole community. And legit, I said during the meetups, I talked to so many people, and during the bounty hunts, just getting to meet all of you guys in person. And after the year of closures and not really seeing anybody, it was a really cool, fun weekend. And just thank you guys for being a part of this community and for loving Star Wars and just being awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. So that's it. Until next time, guys. Happy Life Day. Happy Life Day. Don't forget to celebrate this next year too. And Life Day can be celebrated over multiple days, like it was this year. You can keep celebrating Life Day tomorrow. Keep celebrating it the day after. But yeah, mark it in your calendars. Make an event. Put it for every year, November 17th. Make it for a couple days. Have fun. Get the cookbook. Links down below. Get the stories. Read the stories to your kids or with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, whoever. Yeah, enjoy Life Day. Enjoy each other. And just be happy you're part of a really cool community. I know I am. See ya.